Hello my good people, welcome back to this amazing channel. Hello my good people, welcome back to this amazing channel. This is Wadeke Auto, and today I have a very interesting topic that I want to talk about. We are going to talk about the best cars for every class in the car market. Now we have the likes of hatchbacks, we have sedans, we have station wagons, we have compact SUVs, we have full-size SUVs, among other classes. Now we're going to talk about one or two cars in each section. We'll talk about one that is in direct competition to the other. So before you go far, make sure you subscribe to this amazing channel so that each and every time we post a video, you get to see it first time. Now, in the first section, we're going to talk about the hatchbacks. And in the hatchback segment, I've moved down or selected these two cars, Mazda Demio and Honda Fit. We all know that Demios are so many right now in the Kenyan market, and it is because these cars are very good. A lot of people are going for it because of the looks and because of the driving dynamics, while the other market would still choose Honda Fit because of the fuel economy and because of the size. Now, the 2018 Mazda Demio in the other markets is known as Mazda 2, and I'm very much sure you've seen the Demios we are selling right now. They are called Mazda 2, and also the Honda Fit in other markets is known as Honda Jazz. Okay, so if you meet Honda Jazz or if you meet Mazda 2, it is still the Mazda Demio and the Honda Fit. Okay, now these two cars are excellent hatchbacks, but they cater slightly for different needs. Okay, so we'll start with Mazda Demio. The Mazda Demio will give you two engine options. We have a 1.3 liter petrol and you have a 1.5 liter diesel. The petrol one has a Sky Active G technology, while the diesel one has Sky Active D technology. This helps majorly with the fuel, fuel economy. Now, the Sky Active G and Sky Active D are technologies that are presented majorly to help in fuel conservation. Talking about the Sky Active G, it is very, very good, and also the Sky Active D is quite excellent. Now, for the Mazda Demio, it gives you an average fuel economy of around 18 to 22 kilometers per liter. The interior is stylish and it is driver focused with supportive seats and soft touch materials. Now, what are some of the features? It has the Mazda Connect infotainment system, it has keyless entry, and it has adaptive headlights. What is the driving experience? It's quite sporty and agile, and it is ideal for city driving. The cargo space is moderate because we know this is a small car, so you can fold down the rear seats to create extra room in the boot section. On the other side, let's talk about the Honda Fit. The Honda Fit gives you a 1.3 liter petrol engine and a 1.5 liter petrol engine, which is a hybrid option. Fuel economy is very good. It gives you an average of 20 to 30 kilometers per liter, both for the hybrid and for the petrol. For the petrol, you're going to get 20, and for the 1.5 liter hybrid, it gives you 30 kilometers per liter. So the hybrid models are very economical in terms of fuel consumption. The interior space with the Honda Fit is quite large. It has a feature called the Magic Seats, which is a systematic adaptable cargo configurations for this unit. So personally, I'd say Honda Fit is a practical car in terms of storage space, while the Mazda Demio is very much practical in terms of driving dynamics. So the Honda features a Honda Sensing safety suite with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for the 2018 models. The driving experience in the Honda is smooth and stable with a focus on comfort. The cargo space is exceptional thanks to the Magic Seat system. What are some of the key differences between the Mazda Demio and Honda Fit? The Honda Fit is a hybrid model that offers better mileage. That is very true. You get up to 30 kilometers per liter. In the interior space, the Honda Fit is more spacious and versatile, making it a great option for families and those who need extra cargo room. In terms of driving dynamics, the Demio is sportier and more fun to drive, especially in urban settings. In general, both cars are reliable, fuel efficient, and budget friendly. The choice depends on what are some of your priorities. In terms of price, Mazda Demio, you get an average of 1.25 million, while the Honda Fit, the price is a bit high right now. The price is around 1.55 million shillings. Now let us continue. Let us look at the sedans. Now in this case, we are talking about the Mazda Atenza or the Mazda 6 versus Mercedes-Benz C200. Now there are so many other sedans in the Kenyan market that we could talk about, but I'm trying to balance between these two cars. The Mercedes-Benz is majorly for people who are looking for comfort, while Mazda Atenza are looking for a practical car that is budget friendly and it is value for money. Now, let us talk about some of the few features that you get in the Mazda Atenza. Now, the 2018 Mazda 6 or Mazda Atenza gives you a 2-liter Sky Active G petrol, and also you get another 2.2-liter diesel and another 2.5-liter petrol. Now, in this case, we are talking about the 2-liter Sky Active G petrol that gives you 192 horsepower and 256 Newton meters of torque, of which I think it is very much practical for a car of this size. In terms of fuel economy, it gives you around 6.3 liters per 100 kilometers. That is combined both for the highway and urban driving. In average, this 6.3 kilometers per liter is around 17-18 kilometers per liter, which is quite very efficient. Let us talk about the interior. The interior is comfortable and practical with a focus on driving ergonomics. What are some of the features here? You get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, adaptive cruise control, and autonomous emergency braking. Driving experience is quite good. You get a front-wheel drive with sporty handling. In terms of price, it is more affordable, making it a great value for money. Mazda Atenza at the moment, for the 2018 model, the price starts at 2.45 million shillings, but it always depends on the trim level and the type of engine that you're choosing. Let us now talk about the Mercedes-Benz C200. The Mercedes C200 also is quite efficient. You get a 2-liter turbocharged petrol unit that gives you 184 horsepower and 300 Newton meters of torque. In average, you get also 6.9 kilometers per liter, which also still comes down to around 17 kilometers per liter on average. In the interior, the Mercedes-Benz is more luxurious and refined, with high quality materials and advanced tech. That is basic knowledge. You go into the interior of Mercedes-Benz and the interior of a Mazda, you clearly see the difference. But these two cars, I think, are the ones that could go head to head, because it gives you some of the basic things that you might be needing in, let's say, a standard sedan. Okay. Now, some of the features that you get is a premium infotainment system. You get rear wheel drive in the Mercedes-Benz and a suite of luxurious options. The driving experience in the Mercedes-Benz is smooth and precise, with a focus on comfort and elegance. Price tag is a little bit higher compared to the Mazda 6. Asking price for the Mercedes-Benz C200 starts at around 3.8 million shillings. What are some of the key differences? In terms of performance, the Mazda 6 slightly offers more horsepower, while the Mercedes-Benz provide higher torque. So in terms of horsepower, Mazda is on top, but in terms of torque, Mercedes-Benz C200 is better. And in terms of acceleration, the Mercedes-Benz is on top of that. In the interior, the Mercedes-Benz is more luxurious, while the Mazda 6 is practical and more comfortable. Price tag, I've talked about the price tag for Mazda 6 and also for the C200. So in general, both cars are excellent in their own way. Mazda 6 is ideal for those who are seeking sporty handling and value for money, while the Mercedes-Benz is perfect for those who are looking for comfort and luxury. Let us move to the next segment. We have station wagons. Lazima zipatikane in the Kenyan market. Station wagons are some of the best cars, especially for people who are looking for boot space and a car that you can use to carry some of your few things as you do your daily activities. Now, in this case, we've chosen Toyota Fielder, which is among the top selling cars in the Kenyan market, and its chief rival as per now, which is the Mazda Axela, or we'd call it a Mazda 3. Okay, now let us see some of the things. Now, the 2018 Fielder and the 2018 Mazda Axela, also known as the Mazda CX-3, are both excellent vehicles, but they cater for different needs, which we are going to talk about. Let us talk about the 2018 Toyota Fielder. Now you get a 1.5 liter petrol engine and also a 1.5 liter hybrid engine, which is pretty good. The same engine is also shared in the Toyota Axio. Now, what is the fuel economy? The fuel economy for Toyota Fielder is pretty good. You have an average of around 30 to 34 kilometers per liter for the hybrid models. For the non-hybrid, you get up to 20 kilometers per liter, which is quite good. Now, let us talk about the interior of the Toyota Fielder. You get a practical and spacious interior designed for family use and cargo needs. And if you want a higher trim of this Toyota Fielder, you can go for the Toyota Fielder WXB, which gives you a more luxurious interior. What are some of the features? You get basic infotainment system, reliable safety features, and a focus on durability. You buy Toyota Fielder, it will last for up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. We still get Toyota Fielders, they are 2010, and they are very practical and still in very good shape. Driving experience is smooth and stable with a focus on comfort and reliability. I think more of it is on reliability. The cargo space is excellent thanks to its station wagon design, and you can still fold the mid-row seats to get a larger storage. Now let us look at the Mazda Axela. Now the Mazda Axela gives you 1.3 engine options. You get a 1.5 liter petrol, 2 liter petrol, and 2.2 liter diesel engines, which you can get in petrol or diesel options, which is pretty good. For someone who is looking for a car with different options, Axela ticks all the boxes, because if you want performance, you go for the 2.2 liter. If you want a fuel economical car, you will always go for the 1.5 liter petrol. In terms of fuel economy or fuel efficiency, you get an average of 14 to 18 kilometers per liter, depending on the type of engine that you've chosen, which is that is very straightforward. In the interior, for the Mazda, it's stylish and driver focused with premium materials and sporty feel. Especially if you go for the diesel one, you'll get more features as compared to the petrol unit. Some of the features that you get in the Mazda 3 is a advanced safety system, adaptive cruise control, and a sporty design. Driving experience, it's agile and fun to drive with a focus on sporty handling. Almost all Mazdas are sporty cars, and it focuses on the sportiness of each unit. The cargo space is moderate, with which you can fold down the rear seats for extra room, but I think Toyota Fielder is more spacious as compared to the Mazda 3. What are some of the key differences? In terms of fuel efficiency, the Toyota Fielder hybrid engine offers slightly better mileage as compared to the petrol to the Mazda Axela. Driving dynamics, Mazda Axela is sportier and more engaging to drive. Interior space, the Fielder is more spacious and practical, making it ideal for families or those who need extra cargo room. Okay. Now, in terms of design, Axela has more premium style, both in the interior and exterior, while the Fielder focuses more on practicality. That is very straightforward. In general, both cars are reliable and well built. If you prioritize fuel efficiency and cargo space, Toyota Fielder is a good option. But if you're looking for a sporty handling car and a stylish design, of course, Mazda Axela will be a better option for you. In terms of price, the prices do vary. For the Mazda Axela, the price starts from 1.9 million to around 2.2 million shillings. But for Toyota Fielder, the most basic trim you'll get at 1.7 million. For the higher trim, which is WXB, you'll get at around 2 million shillings at most. Now let us continue. Let us talk about the compact SUVs. There are so many compact SUVs here in the Kenyan market, and the two that I've chosen today is Honda Vezel and Mazda CX-3. Honda Vezel is a very, very good car, especially if you're looking for a practical car that is fuel economical and has a lot of space in the interior. You'll go for a Honda Vezel. But if you're looking for something else that is that looks more fun and sporty, you can always go for the Mazda CX-3. So let us look at what are some of the differences that you get in these two cars. Now, talking about Honda Vezel, the Honda Vezel has a standard 1.5 liter petrol engine with a hybrid option, but I think from 2015 you get all hybrid. In terms of fuel economy, you get an average of 20 to 25 kilometers per liter for the Honda Vezel. In terms of spacing, the interior is spacious and practical, with the Mazda still employing the Magic Seat system for versatile cargo configurations. What are some of the features you get inside here? You get Honda sensing a safety guide, a touch screen infotainment system, and a comfortable ride. While in terms of driving experience, you get smooth and stable driving experience with a focus on comfort and efficiency. In terms of cargo space, you get an excellent cargo space thanks to its Magic Seat system, which you can fold them to create more room at the back. Let us also see the Mazda 3. Now for the Mazda, you get a 2-liter Sky Active G petrol, and also you can still get a 2.2-liter diesel, and also in other markets you still get a 2-liter diesel. Depending on the market, you will get different engine options. Now in this case, let's talk about the 2-liter petrol. Now in terms of fuel economy, you get around 15 to 18 kilometers per liter. In the interior, it's more stylish and driver focused with premium materials and a sporty feel. Some of the features that you get in a Mazda is the Mazda Connect infotainment system, adaptive cruise control, and a sport design. In terms of driving experience, it's more agile and fun to drive with a focus on sporty handling. Cargo space is moderate, which I think is a bit small as compared to the Honda Vezel, with fold-down rear seats for extra room. Even though you can fold those seats, personally I think the Honda Vezel has a larger space. What are some of the major differences? In terms of fuel economy, the Honda Vezel gives better fuel economy as compared to the Mazda CX-3. In terms of driving dynamics, the Mazda 3 is sportier and more engaging to drive. In terms of interior space, the Vezel is more spacious and versatile, making it ideal for families or those needing extra cargo room. In terms of design, the CX-3 has more premium features and stylish interior, while the Vezel focuses more on practicality. In general, both cars are reliable and very well built. If you prioritize fuel efficiency and interior space, Honda Vezel is a great choice. If you value sporty handling and stylish design, Mazda CX-3 would be more appealing for you. Now let us talk about these other segments. Let us talk about crossover SUVs. Crossover SUVs are right now very, very popular in all the markets. People are now going for crossover SUVs over the saloon cars or sedan. Now in Kenya, there are two crossover SUVs that are on top. We are talking about Toyota Harrier, which in wherever you're driving, you must see a Toyota Harrier. And nowadays, Mazda CX-5 is becoming more popular, and it's becoming more of a threat to the likes of Toyota Harrier. So if you have a Toyota Harrier, jichunge kidogo, because Mazda CX-5 is coming for your crown. Now, I forgot to mention the price for the Honda Vezel and Mazda CX-3. Honda Vezel, an average of 2.5 million shillings. Mazda CX-3, also an average of around 2.4, 2.3 million shillings. Now, let us talk about the Harrier and Mazda CX-5. Now, the 2018 Toyota Harrier and the 2018 Mazda CX-5 are both very popular. Now, in the Toyota Harrier, you get a 2-liter turbocharged engine that gives you 227 horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque. If you don't want a lot of power, you can go for the naturally aspirated 2-liter petrol. In terms of fuel economy, you get an average of 13 to 15 kilometers per liter for this 2-liter turbocharge. For the non-turbo, you can get up to 16 kilometers per liter. In terms of interior, it's more luxurious and spacious with high quality materials, and it feels very premium. What are some of the features? You get adaptive cruise control, power tailgate, and advanced safety system. And for the higher trims, you can get JBL sound system and a panoramic sunroof. Driving experience, it's smooth and comfortable with a focus on refinement. I think Toyota Harrier is more focused on luxury. In terms of cargo space, It's generous. It's suitable for families on long trips. Let us look at now at the Mazda CX-5. The Mazda CX-5 looks very edgy. It's more sporty, and in terms of design, it ticks all the boxes. Now you get a 2-liter petrol, 2.5-liter petrol, and a 2.2-liter diesel. Now in this case, you're talking about the 2-liter petrol. You get 194 horsepower and 257 Newton meters of torque. In terms of fuel economy, you get an average of 15 to 18 kilometers per liter, thanks to the Sky Active G technology in a Mazda. In terms of interior, it's more stylish and driver focused with premium materials and a sporty design. Now, in terms of the interior, I think diesel offers better interior quality and more features as compared to the petrol unit. Now, it features a Mazda Connect infotainment system, a G vectoring control for improved handling, and advanced safety features. The driving experience is agile, it's engaging, and it is more sporty as compared to the Toyota Harrier. In terms of cargo space, it is moderate. You can fold down the rear seats for extra room, which is quite okay. And what are some of the key differences? In terms of performance, the turbocharged Harrier offers more power, while the CX-5 focuses more on sporty handling. In terms of interior, the Harrier is more luxurious, while the CX-5 is more stylish and it is driver oriented. In terms of fuel economy, the CX-5 is slightly more efficient as compared to the turbocharged Toyota Harrier. In terms of price, the Harrier is positioned as a more premium option. That's very true, while the CX-5 offers a great value for money. Now, the lowest for a Toyota Harrier you can get at the moment is around 3.6 million shillings, while for the Mazda CX-5 diesel you can get at around 2.9 million shillings. The highest for a Toyota Harrier, 4.1 million shillings for the Harrier GR Sport, while the highest for the Mazda CX-5 diesel you can get at around 3.3 million shillings. Now, both SUVs are very reliable and well built. If you prioritize luxury and comfort, Toyota Harrier is a great choice for you. But if you value handling and stylish design, Mazda CX-5 might be a better option. Okay, so we are going to do a second part of this video because the video is becoming a little bit long. So make sure you watch my second part of this video. And as always, make sure you subscribe for more, and see you in the next video.